Hello guys, welcome back. Today I want to recommend a Netflix drama called Insatiable, and I'm going to be talking about why I think you should watch it. So let's get into it. The female lead stars Debbie Ryan. If you grew up watching Disney Channel, she was on Sweet Life on Deck, and she also played Jessie on Disney Channel as well. And the show revolves around a girl who grows up fat and then she loses weight because she gets her jaw shut because she basically gets hurt in high school. Somebody throws something at her, her jaw gets shut, she stops eating, loses a ton of weight and becomes slim. And with that, basically her binge eating disorder gets replaced with this urge to kill. And the reason why I would recommend the show to people is because of its portrayal of binge eating disorder, and the ways in which it kind of like affects the mind and self-esteem and insecurities and things like that. If you struggle with an eating disorder, you have somebody who has struggled with an eating disorder, this is a show that kind of showcases like another side of eating disorders that we don't often hear about. And although it does get kind of wacky with the whole murder side of it, I think it's a really interesting allegorical perspective on how sometimes addictions can be swapped. If somebody has food addiction, that addiction could absolutely change into murder or drug addiction or something like that. And with that same addiction that the character has, she also has a best friend that's like kind of learns that she enabled her friend throughout the friendship in her binge eating disorder, and instead of kind of helping her, she enabled her by, eating, the meals with her and eating the dinners with her and helping her through that rather than actually like dealing with the source of the problem, which was the fact that the female lead didn't feel like she had the right to kind of like exist and be free and be a human, and that she was only going to be beautiful when she was slim. And so when she became slim again, it kind of gave her like a mental crisis. She didn't really know how to deal with the change in her body. And if you know anything about body dysmorphia, it kind of like it's difficult to live in a different body and kind of like learn how to do that. And while the show does get wacky and kind of crazy, I personally love like allegory and using something as a way to showcase an issue, even in a really dramatic way, because the fact that she murders people and that's like the main addiction that kind of gets swapped out in the show, and that's what she becomes insatiable about instead of food, is a really good way of how sometimes people find it difficult to manage their addictions or their eating disorders. So I think if you love allegory and things like that, I think this is definitely a show that you should check out. You can watch it on Netflix. It has 2 seasons. Unfortunately, it was cancelled after 2 seasons because it was absolutely memeified when it first came out, but honestly, it's genuinely worth watching. Thank you so much for listening, and if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.